Hello and welcome back to Women's Football Talk, the YouTube channel that brings you all the latest news and stories from around the world of women's football. Now before we get into today's video, make sure you like and subscribe with the post notification bell turned on so you never miss a video of ours, and make sure you're following us on Twitter and Instagram for all the latest news and stories from around the world of women's football. Now today sees the return of the transfer update. We will catch up on quite a lot of the deals that have happened over the last 2 weeks. I'm sorry if I don't get to every deal, but make sure, like I said, you are following us on Twitter and Instagram because we will cover them there as soon as they are announced by the clubs, so you don't miss out on them. Now obviously it's been 2 weeks since I last did one. Apologies because there's been focus on the European Championships and all other football that's been going on around the world at this stage, but as we're coming towards the end of these tournaments, I can now switch my attention back over to the transfer deals as we still have a long way to go in the window. So let's have a look at some of the deals that have happened. Now this past week, Manchester United have completed the signing of Maya Tissier from Brighton and Hove Albion. Tissier joins on a deal until 2025, and the reported fee, because she had a release clause in her contract, was somewhere between £50,000 and £60,000. A highly rated fullback and will do very well in this Manchester United team. They also announced that captain Katie Zelem has signed a new 2-year deal to remain at the club, so good news there. They have sent out youngster Carrie Jones on loan for the season to fellow WSL side Leicester City. Elsewhere, the other bit of Manchester United news, they signed Grace Clinton from Everton on a 3-year deal. That was a deal that was announced a week ago. They also completed the signing of Rachel Williams on a 2-year deal, and they also announced that Ivana Ferreira Fuso has signed a new deal until 2024. I don't know whether I mentioned that in the previous video, but she will spend this season out on loan at Bayer Leverkusen. Right, elsewhere we have Everton. They have completed the signing of former Bordeaux striker Katja Snoes. The Dutch international joins on a 2-year deal, so that's a very good signing for Everton in my eyes. West Ham United have completed the signing of former Arsenal Academy player Alex Hennessy. However, details of Hennessy's deal weren't announced. They also signed former Charlton Athletic goalkeeper Sophie Hilliard on a deal as well. Again, contract length wasn't disclosed. They've signed former Manchester United fullback Kirsty Smith, and they have also signed Izzy Atkinson as well. So a good bit of business done by West Ham United. Chelsea have completed the signing of youngster Lucy Watson from Sheffield United on a 2-year deal, although it is expected that this season Watson will head out on loan. Liverpool have completed the signing of Shanice van der Sanden as a free transfer after leaving VfL Wolfsburg. Van der Sanden joins on a 2-year deal. Birmingham City in the FA Women's Championship have been busy, with Martha Harris joining the club on a 1-year deal, as well as Molly Green rejoining the club, and they have also confirmed the signing of Lucy Thomas on a 1-year deal with the option of a further year, and Christy Murray has signed a new deal as well to remain at the club. Former Arsenal goalkeeper Lydia Williams has signed a 1-year deal with French side Paris Saint-Germain. Reading have been busy signing Brooke Hendricks to a 2-year deal, and they also announced that Emma Mitchell has re-signed for the club on a 1-year deal after missing some time off due to maternity leave. Aston Villa this morning have announced that Alisha Lehmann has signed a new 1-year deal to remain at the club. Brighton and Hove Albion have re-signed Rebecca Stott on a 2-year deal. Stott, who obviously has recently overcome cancer, so it's good news to see her back here in the WSL. They've also completed the signing of former Birmingham player Viatikri Sari on a 2-year deal, and Poppy Pattinson as well on a 2-year deal, whilst captain Victoria Williams has signed a new 1-year deal. Tottenham Hotspur have signed Ramona Petzelsberger on a 2-year deal after she left Aston Villa. Speaking of Aston Villa, they have signed Natasha Harding on a 1-year deal and Danielle Turner on a 2-year deal. Turner joins after leaving Everton. And Erin Simon, who I've mentioned in previous videos, has actually signed for Leicester on a free transfer. Barcelona, they have completed the signing of Salma Paralluelo on a deal until 2026, And finally, let me just make sure I've caught up on most of the news. Atletico Madrid have completed the signing of Andrea Medina from Real Betis on a deal until 2026. Now, they, I believe, are all the details and deals that I may have missed over the last 2 weeks. Once again, I apologise, with focus being on the Euros. We will obviously have missed out on them, but like I said at the start, make sure you are following us on Twitter and on Instagram for all the deals that have happened, and anything named now after 10:30 on Friday the 22nd of July will be announced in next week's video, and we will keep going that way until the end of the transfer window, where we will have a look back on some of the deals. Right, like I said, make sure you are subscribed to the channel with post notification bell turned on so you never miss a video of ours, and make sure you are following us on Twitter and Instagram for all the deals as and when they are announced by their respective clubs. And until next time, we'll see you soon.